Hello everyone, welcome to H&S Automotive, and thank you for taking an interest in this 2014 Dodge Grand Caravan RT. So in this video, we'll do a quick walk through this vehicle. I'll point out any imperfections the vehicle has, and then we'll also go over some of the major features and functions of this vehicle. Now, before we get started, we would like to point out that we purchased this vehicle from an insurance company. This vehicle was rear-ended at some point, which caused us to replace the trunk lid back here. So this trunk lid was replaced. It was taken off an existing Dodge Grand Caravan with the same paint coat, so there's no paint blending issues or anything like that. But the trunk lid was replaced, and then obviously this tail light was busted. We do have a tail light on order, and that'll get replaced as soon as it gets here. Very simple fix, but yeah, so these two things are getting replaced. It's still the original rear bumper cover. The bumper cover didn't really sustain all that much damage. It had a very minor crack over here. Can't even see it actually. But that was filled in with metal staples, so it's actually stronger in that crack area than before. So that was also replaced. All right. But with that being said, this vehicle does have a clear Wisconsin title. It's not salvaged or rebuilt or anything like that. It still has a clear Wisconsin title. And also there were no airbags to put in the accident either. Now, with that out of the way, we'll get started with our video walkthrough. At first, I'll just kind of walk around the vehicle, give you guys a general overview, and then after that, we will jump in a little bit deeper. Once again, here we are coming around towards the rear of the vehicle. Here we are on the passenger side. And here we are back at the front. So from here, we'll take a closer look. We'll check out the front bumper cover. I'm looking for any dents or scratches or scrape marks that might be out of the ordinary. Upon initial glance, the front bumper cover seems to be in very good condition. Not a whole lot of imperfections. Taking a look at the grille. Once again, nice and clean. And then taking a look at the hood. I'm looking for any dents or scratches or anything like that. Now, there is a little bit of bubbling over here. Most likely resulted from a rock chip, and it caused a little bit of rusting underneath the paint, but nothing major, but it is there nonetheless. And then here we are on the driver's side, taking a look at the front fender. Fender seems to be in very good condition. Don't see any dents or scratches or anything like that. The paint on this vehicle is actually in very good condition as well, very reflective. And then taking a look at the tires. Tires on this vehicle are in great condition, good for plenty more miles to come. Same goes for the brakes as well. And then here we are at the driver's door. Once again, dents or scratches, but really don't see a whole lot. I guess there is a little bit of a crack on this mirror. If we're able to find a replacement, we will go ahead and replace this, but the mirror is still functional, but I guess the trim is a little cracked. And then taking a look at the rear door. Once again, nice and clean. And then taking a look at the rear quarter panel. I'm not sure if the camera is picking this up, but there is a little bit of a dent right over here. I'm guessing when the vehicle got rear-ended, the tail light kind of got pushed into here and gave it a dent right there. And then we did use touch-up paint to fill in this little area. I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up. So that was addressed. And once again, this tail light is getting replaced with a brand new unit as soon as it comes in. And then we are back at the rear of the vehicle. Once again, the trunk lid was replaced. And then here we are on the passenger side, taking a look at this quarter panel. Quarter panel on this side is in very good condition. There's no imperfections that I can see. And then once again, tires on this vehicle are in great condition as well. And here we are, checking out the passenger door. I guess there's a little bit of a imperfection right there. But other than that, door seems to be in good condition. And then here we are on the passenger side front door. Once again, great condition. And same goes for the fender as well. So other than the damage that was caused by the accident on the quarter panel in the back, Most of this vehicle is actually in very good condition. Seems to be very well kept by its previous owners. So from here, we will check out the interior of this vehicle. Right, here we are. We've got the driver's door right over here. Now this vehicle is equipped with power windows as well as power mirrors, power door locks. So that's quite a bit of luxury to it. And then just kind of getting an overview of the interior. Now we do have power front seats as well. All right. So from here, we'll climb inside the vehicle and start checking out the interior. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we are behind the steering wheel of the vehicle. So from here, we'll just kind of go over some of the interior features. Starting with the instrument cluster. As you can see, the vehicle does only have 103,000 miles on the odometer. The engine runs nice and smooth. There's no warning lights on or anything like that. So there's no check engine light, transmission light, none of that stuff. Mechanically, the vehicle is in very good condition. All right. Now zooming out and checking out the steering wheel, we do have some steering wheel mounted controls. On the right side of the steering wheel, we've got the cruise control for the vehicle, and on the left side, we just got some buttons to flip through the info screen in the middle. And then in the back, so the steering wheel does also have buttons in the back, and they have different functions such as flipping through the audio menu or increasing or decreasing the volume. So that's all done from the steering wheel. Now behind the steering wheel, we have the typical turn signal stalk, which also doubles as wiper operation. And then behind that, we got the headlight switch right over here. It does have the auto function right there. Right, and right behind the steering wheel, right over here, we got the transmission selector for the vehicle. This vehicle, obviously is an automatic. Just kind of checking out the dash. Dash is nice and clean. There's no rips or tears or cracks or anything like that. Dash is very clean on this vehicle. Now in the middle, we've got our infotainment screen right here. Now this vehicle is equipped with AM, FM, as well as satellite radio, and then we do have a USB connection right over here, as well as aux connectivity right there. All right. Now beneath that, we've got our climate control vents right over here, and then right underneath, we've got the climate control for the vehicle. Now this vehicle does have multi-zone climate control, so the driver, passenger, as well as the rear passengers can have different climate control settings going on at the same time. So for example, right now the driver's climate is set at 67, whereas the passenger set at 70. So you do have that option with this vehicle. This vehicle does also have Econ mode to help it get some better gas mileage. Got the hazard switch right in the middle, traction control button right over here, and then a 115 power outlet button right there. And then here, I'll turn some lights on. Hopefully we can see a little bit better. We got some storage right over here to put your wallet or phone or whatever the case may be. So it's just a little storage slot right there. And then we also have additional storage behind this cover right over here, as well as 12-volt power outlets, 2 of them right over here. So very handy for charging your phone or whatever the case may be. And that's just right over here. Right behind that, we've got our typical cup holders. And then once again, a lot more storage. So to store your change or, put your purse or whatever you may need it for, just right there. And then right over here, got the glove box for the vehicle. And then I believe it has 2 glove boxes. Yep. So one up there, one down there. And then just checking out the passenger side seat. Once again, nice and clean, no rips or tears. Seems to be very well kept. Alrighty. So from here, we will check out the rear seating area. Right. So now this vehicle does have power doors. So they open and close by themselves, makes it really handy when you have small children. And then we do have 2 captain's chairs in the back as well. And then right behind those, we have the typical bench seat with plenty of leg room in the back as well. Now all of these seats are stow and go, So basically what that means is these seats basically fold right into the ground, plush into the ground. There's a little storage compartment right under this mat. All the seats go in there, and very easy to do, and it opens up all this space for, you know, storage or whatever you guys may need it for. All right, and then we have additional storage up here, and then this is the rear passenger climate control right there. And then once again, all these kind of flip down. Now these are not TVs, these are just storage compartments for this area. All right. Once again, like I mentioned, these are power doors. So just press this button and then the door closes by itself. And then I'll just kind of demonstrate the operation on the passenger side as well. So just kind of pull on this and then it opens. Once again, we got the passenger side rear seat right over here, and then the rear seating area in the back. And in order to close this, let's go ahead and press this again. And as you can see, very smooth operation. Now once again, this vehicle is running. As you can tell, very smooth running engine, no odd noises or vibrations. But from here, we'll take a closer look in the engine compartment. Alrighty guys, so as you can tell, we are in the engine compartment for this vehicle. So from here, I'll just kind of be quiet for a second, let you guys take a listen. Alright, as you can tell, very smooth running engine. Once again, no odd noises or vibrations. Now this is a 3.6 liter VVT. Gets very good gas mileage. Alrighty, so from here, we will take a look at the undercarriage. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we've got this vehicle on the lift. So from here, we'll check out the undercarriage, starting from the front and working our way towards the back. Starting with the engine and transmission. On the passenger side, we've got the engine right over here, and then the transmission on this side. As you can see, nice and dry. There's no oil leaks or anything like that. Nice and clean underneath. Checking out the passenger side suspension. Once again, nice and clean. The CV boots are nice and intact. Now if these were ripped or torn, we would see grease all over the place and it would just be a mess back here. But as you can tell, it is nice and dry. And now checking out the driver's side, same goes over here. Nice and clean. CV boots are not ripped or torn, and everything is properly mounted and secured. Alrighty. Now checking out, so right over here, we've got the subframe for the vehicle. As you can tell, no rust issues or anything like that. Still has the factory paint on it, in fact, and so it's all well and good there. I'll just kind of move this apparatus out of the way, and we'll check out the middle of the vehicle. So right over here, what we're looking at right now is the driver's side of the vehicle. This is the structural portion. It's nice and solid, and these are the rocker panels. As you can tell, absolutely no rust issues whatsoever. In fact, still has the factory coating on it. And then this is the subframe that I was talking about earlier. It's again nice and solid. And then here we can kind of take a peek at the back of the engine. So I'll try to get my hand in there without burning myself. But as you can tell, it is very clean back there. No oil leaks or seepage or anything like that. And now here we are taking a look on the passenger side of the vehicle. Now this is just the exhaust. In fact, the exhaust is also very clean on this vehicle, as you can tell. So right over here, rocker panels, nice and clean, no rust issues whatsoever. And then once again, got the AC lines running back there for the rear climate control. And then right above my head is the spare tire for the vehicle. It's mounted right in the middle. Alrighty. And then right up here, we've got the brake lines running towards the back. Once again, very solid, nice and clean. No corrosion issues or anything like that. Alrighty. And then we'll just kind of work our way towards the rear of the vehicle. And then right over here, we've got the fuel tank. And then right over here, we've got the rear torsion bar, which kind of just doubles as the rear subframe. Now taking a look at the rear suspension components. Once again, everything is nice and intact, properly mounted and secured. No issues there. The shock is nice and dry, no seepage. And then the same goes for the passenger side as well. Nice and dry, no seepage, and then everything is properly mounted and secured. Alrighty, and then here we are at the rear of the vehicle. So like I said, the vehicle was rear-ended, but it did not affect the rear reinforcement or anything like that. So all of this stuff is still original. Like I said, the trunk took most of the impact, so I mean, it didn't even really do a whole lot to the rear bumper. So yeah, this is the undercarriage of this vehicle. Now this is a very good time to kind of take a look at the tires. As you can tell, tires on this vehicle are in great condition. I'll just kind of walk back towards the front, let you guys take another look. And they're worn evenly, so there's no alignment issues or anything like that. So all right, once again guys, this is our 2014 Dodge Grand Caravan RT. If you guys have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to ask and we'll be happy to get those answered for you. Thank you very much and have a good day. Bye bye.